Behind its image of goodness, lies a story plagued with exploitation, lies, and desolation. In developing countries, where hunger and misery are rampant, Nestlé has sown seeds of death and suffering. Its infant formulas, promoted as lifesavers for the most vulnerable, have been accused of causing malnutrition and even the death of thousands of babies. In cocoa plantations, where the ingredients of its irresistible chocolate sprout, a chilling reality is hidden. Children forced to work in inhumane conditions, grueling hours, and meager wages are just some of the horrors lurking behind every chocolate bar. If you want to learn more about this macabre company, then stay tuned until the end, because I'll tell you how this company has been sued numerous times. But before we start, subscribe and hit the bell. Let's begin. In the heart of Frankfurt, Germany, Henry Nestle was born, a pharmacist with a dream, to combat infant malnutrition. It was the 19th century, and the lack of nutritious food for babies was a pressing issue. Driven by his innovative spirit, Henry set out to create a product that could safely and effectively feed children. In 1867, his dream came true with the creation of milk powder, a revolutionary product made from powdered milk and flour. This invention marked the beginning of Nestlé, a company that would become a giant in the food industry. Henry's vision wasn't limited to just one product. Over time, Nestlé expanded its catalog to include chocolates, coffees, cereals, and a wide range of foods for babies and children. The company expanded worldwide, bringing its products to millions of homes and changing the way families ate. Behind one of the giants of the food industry lies a murky and chilling reality. Nestlé, founded by Henry Nestle, a German pharmacist with a dream to solve infant malnutrition, never imagined his dream would become a company with a dark past that includes deaths, exploitation, and human rights violations. Nestlé's history began with the creation of powdered milk for babies in 1867. Although this product was later modified, it was hugely successful and marked the beginning of the company's expansion. Over the years, Nestlé diversified, creating products such as chocolate, coffee, and cereals, becoming one of the most important companies in the world in the food industry. However, behind Nestlé's success lies a dark story. The company has been accused of using aggressive marketing tactics to promote its infant formula products in developing countries, leading to malnutrition and even the deaths of babies. Additionally, Nestlé has been criticized for its use of water in areas with scarcity, its labor practices in cocoa plantations, and its environmental impact. In 2005, Nestlé's CEO stated that water is not a human right, causing a stir and highlighting the company's stance on basic resources like water. Despite criticisms and lawsuits, Nestlé remains a powerful company with a significant global impact. It's important for consumers to be aware of the controversies surrounding the company before purchasing its products. Nestlé and the shadow over infant nutrition. Nestlé's image as a company dedicated to infant nutrition is tarnished by serious accusations about its marketing practices in developing countries. It is reproached for using aggressive tactics to promote its infant formula products, which have had devastating consequences for the health and survival of thousands of babies. Instead of supporting breastfeeding, considered by the World Health Organization as the best source of nutrition for newborns, Nestlé would have implemented strategies to displace it. There are talks of incentives to healthcare personnel to recommend the formula, free distribution of samples that create dependency in mothers, and misleading advertising that downplays the benefits of breastfeeding. The consequences of these practices are alarming. Malnutrition and diseases related to lack of breastfeeding have increased in areas where Nestlé has intensified its promotion of formulas. Babies who don't receive breast milk are more likely to suffer from infections, diarrhea, pneumonia, and other complications that can jeopardize their lives. Faced with these accusations, Nestlé has denied any responsibility and defended its practices as legitimate marketing strategies. However, the evidence points to a worrying pattern that questions the company's ethics and social responsibility. It's crucial that action be taken to protect the health of babies in developing countries and ensure they have access to proper nutrition. Breastfeeding should be promoted and supported as the best option for infant nutrition, and companies like Nestlé should be held accountable for actions that endanger the health of the smallest. One of the most contentious points is its excessive use of water in areas with scarcity. The company has been accused of unsustainable water extraction, affecting the access of local communities to this vital resource. A clear example is the case of Pakistan, where Nestlé diverted the flow of natural water to bottle it and sell it at a high price. Labor practices in cocoa plantations are also a cause for great concern. Cases of child labor, precarious working conditions, and meager wages have been reported. In 2000, a report revealed that Nestlé was aware of the deplorable conditions in which children worked on its plantations, without taking decisive measures to address it. While Nestlé has implemented some programs to improve its public image, such as the fight against child labor, these efforts seem insufficient in light of the serious accusations against the company. Behind the chocolate giant and the world's most famous instant coffee brand lies a dark reality plagued by allegations of deplorable labor practices. The shadow of child labor stains Nestlé's image, as it's accused of employing minors in its cocoa plantations, where they work in precarious and dangerous conditions, exposed to pesticides and grueling hours for a meager wage. The company has not only been accused of using child labor but also of unsafe conditions in its factories. Workers face constant health risks, without adequate safety measures and with grueling hours that endanger their well-being. Despite Nestlé's altruistic origin, seeking solutions to infant malnutrition, its trajectory has been marred by allegations of child exploitation, unethical practices, and questionable environmental impact. Faced with this panorama, Nestlé has made some efforts to improve its public image. It has implemented communication campaigns focused on sustainability and social responsibility and has invested in development projects in the communities where it operates. However, these actions have not been enough to dispel the doubts and criticisms surrounding the company. I hope you enjoyed the video. Were you surprised by the illicit activities of this company? I assure you there are many others you don't know about, but we'll save that for another video. I want you to subscribe and give a like. See you.